you mentioned venue and community, that you're looking for certain things. Could you be more specific about what you're looking for out of those communities?
I'm not sure there's anything I would pin down and say this one detail, but what we're really talking about is when our student athletes arrive in Coralville, that they have that experience where they feel like they've had that special moment. So, whether it's how you treat it in the arena in terms of the fan support, whether it's just the amenities that the Coralville community can provide, I think all those things factor into it. And what we've seen so far, we think that'll be the truth of it. We think they'll have a great experience.
Obviously, this venue hosts the Iowa volleyball team, and as well as a couple of state tournament events and the Iowa Heartlanders. When you were looking at this venue in particular, what made you confident that they were the place for you guys?
Well, certainly the modernity, certainly the fact that it's intimate, but at the same time, it feels like a big-time facility. As I mentioned during our press conference, Luke's staff has been incredible. We really have a lot of trust that they're going to put our student athletes, health, safety, experience at the forefront. Those things really ring out.
And then in terms of neutral site versus like Evansville last year, obviously you weren't playing at Evansville's home arena.
For us, that was a neutral site
Right,
because
right.
we weren't playing in their arena.
Is that what you're looking for, is a neutral site
Well,
location?
the tradition of the Missouri Valley for the last 20 years has been to play the women's basketball championship on a neutral site. I don't see that tradition changing anytime soon.
And then as opposed to this is a very cool area and a lot of people flock to this area, but in terms of destination places, is that kind of something, a consideration when you're looking at a venue?
Well, you certainly want to be someplace where the amenities are there. And we obviously think the combination of Coralville and Iowa City provide that. So for us, this is a destination place. It's fantastic.
And then you've gotten to see Megan work for over a year now at UNI. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on her leadership?
Well, I've known Megan since I've been in the league, because when I first came into the league, Megan was working with Brian Harden at Drake. I think she's a tremendous hire for the UNI community. Her passion, her aptitude, her understanding of the needs of the student athletes is paramount. You guys are in great hands.